Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading When You Pass Out by Magnolia Onkarev. So let's get into it. Hinata. If you thought Ida was fast, then Hinata was something else. Zoom Zoom Orange Boy comes to the rescue. He'd be so worried and panicked about you. And I mean, can you blame him? You just passed out in front of him. So really, what was he supposed to do except panic? Especially since he was small. He couldn't pick you up and take you to the infirmary. He wasn't strong enough. Once you woke up, he'd be all jumpy and scared. And he might have even been in tears by the time you woke up. "I thought you were gonna die, Mayan," he would say, and you'd laugh a bit. "You thought wrong." You'd pout, hugging him tightly, and that day, he would do anything to make you happy, because he felt like he was on the verge of losing you today. Kageyama. He would immediately pick you up and run over to the nurse's office. He would be very worried and scared. As you'd expect, once you arrived there, the nurse's only solution was that if you passed out, put some ice on it. Like the rest of the problems, all solved with ice. He would scold you once you wake up, but you knew it was out of worry. His expression would go soft as he would pat your hair, looking away. "Please don't scare me like that again. I'm sorry. I'll take better care of myself. Alright? Alright." Tsukishima. Honestly, at first, he thought you were pranking him. Unfortunately, which meant it took a while for him to take action. But when he didn't get up, he went apeshit. Well, on the inside he was apeshit. On the outside, he just looked like regal Tsukishima. He would probably piggyback your unconscious body to the infirmary. And once he finally woke up, he tried to calm down himself and collect his emotions. Then you should get ready for a scolding. He would tell you off about how it is in California and how you should drink more water since he passed out from dehydration. Kuroo. He would be very worried and scared about you, but he would try to remain collected, at least on the outside. But he was seriously nowhere near that on the inside. The perks of having Kuroo as your boyfriend is that you would get a bridal-style carry right to the infirmary. He'd be extremely worried and would wait for you to wake up. But once you woke up, he'd mask his worry with jokes. So he'd probably make fun of you once you woke up, making jokes about how poorly you took care of yourself. But once he was done and felt truly calm on the inside, he'd hold you close and kiss your cheeks as he gently ran his fingers through your hair. "Please be more careful, Ryan. Promise me you'll take better care of yourself." You'd smile, kissing him back. "I promise." Kenma. He has probably passed out before himself, so he wasn't that strange yet and wouldn't be really worried, but he'd be more worried about the cause. What were you doing to pass out? Were you overworking yourself? Neglecting your health again? He would get one of his friends to carry you to the infirmary, as he was too small to do it by himself. He'd wait for you until you woke up and would listen to the school's nurse and what she had to say about you passing out. And he was shocked to find out that the cause was dehydration. You forgot to drink water, the most basic thing in the world. But then again, he wouldn't judge. He was just upset that you were neglecting yourself to the point where you passed out. It made him worry about you, feeling like it could be worse. And while he waited for you to wake up, he'd be playing a bit on his phone. But once you woke up, he'd get all serious. After giving you a hug, of course. But then he'd give you a 5,000-word essay on why you should drink water and take good care of yourself. Oikawa, even though he overworks himself, he will not want you to do it. He knew how bad that was from first-hand experience after all, so he wouldn't want it on you, ever. And he always did his best to make sure you rested well, ate well, and were doing okay. But apparently, that wasn't enough. Not all the time. So when he saw you pass out in front of him, he was panicked on the inside and would take you to the infirmary as quick as he could. And once you woke up, he would wrap his arms around you and hug you like there was no tomorrow. "Don't do that again, Mayan," he'd say, kissing all over your face and holding you close to him, while you tried to reassure him that it wasn't that serious. He'd be very clingy for the rest of the day. Sugawara. He was very careful. Way too careful. Like a mother, he was always this way with you and his friends, taking care of you and making sure you took good care of yourselves. So, to be honest, with someone like Sugawara as your boyfriend, well, he'd be extremely overprotective over you. So, you probably aren't ever gonna pass out. Not only did he pay so much attention to you, to be able to tell when you were tired and when you weren't feeling well, but he also would check up on you and see if you drank the bottle he gave you, and if you ate the food you brought from home. Seriously, he was way too good for this world. But he just needed to loosen up a bit so he doesn't stress himself out.